What's up, guys? I'm back with another lesson. Another day, another lesson. Another lesson that I learned from my broken engagement. Today, I want to talk about opening up. At the onset of persistent issues, that is the time to open up to people. Now, for me, I didn't really think I needed to open up at that time because I felt like it was still too early in the relationship, which was a bad call, right? I felt like nobody needs to be in on what's going on with us. Even though, if you ask me whether I saw signs at the beginning and I tell you that I didn't, I would be lying. I saw signs at the beginning, very beginning. Like, God did not even let me wait 2-3 months to start to see some patterns that I knew were not right. And I'm saying this because I used to talk to him about those things. So remember in the past videos, I told you about him being retaliative. Like, he likes to retaliate. If you do A, he must do A, B, C, right? Being argumentative, being what's the word? Manipulative, or being just being erratic, like saying things that he's not supposed to say. I saw these things at the beginning and I used to tell him. So I felt like he was a Christian enough for me to say, hey, this thing that's happening, let's not be doing this. Let's not do this. I don't like when you do this, and vice versa. Like, tell me too, right? Which he did. But when I realized that this problem was persistent, it wasn't going, I should have opened up to somebody. I should have. I kept tolerating things for so long that at the time that I opened up, I almost killed myself. What do I mean by that? The day that stuff hit the fan and I went to tell my parents, I exploded on my parents. Like, I was jumping and hitting myself on the floor like someone that was running mad. Because relationships like these can drive you insane. I had a friend once tell me that she was in something similar and one of her medical doctor friends took her to a psychiatric ward and showed her women and said, you see all these women that are here? They're here because of their husbands. If you don't leave this situation that you're in right now, you will end up here. Because this, my friend, started to lose her mind. She would go to work and not know where she parked her car and trek home. So crazy things are happening to her. Thank God, nothing like that happened to me.
Be honest. Are you dating someone who is keeping you confused? If dating feels draining, it's not because you're doing too much. It's because your boundaries are too weak. See, I created this workbook, the Boundaries Workbook for Christian singles who are tired of repeating the same patterns. This isn't a cute journal. It helps you stop ignoring red flags, stop entertaining potential, and start choosing peace and clarity. You learn how to date with wisdom, self-respect, and Holy Spirit discernment without guilt. If you're ready to stop guessing, grab this workbook today. The link is in the description down below. Get yours now. I wish I had this workbook before I got into my last relationship.
The day that I finally opened up to my parents, it was like built up emotions, built up pain, built up sadness, grief. My parents were shocked. They thought something had gotten into me. I was jumping and slamming myself on their bathroom floor, rolling around, crying, weeping, groaning. That's what they call groaning. Groaning. Like, this is what I've been going through. And my mom and dad were like, what? You've been going through this and you never said anything? What is wrong with you? Guys, why did I not say anything? Because of some of the bad teachings we have gotten about relationships. Oh, when you are with somebody, keep it to yourself. Don't involve family. Don't do this. My family was the best thing that came into this situation. My family, my parents. They were the best thing that happened to me in this situation. Because once they were aware of what I was going through, they said, no, my daughter cannot go through this. No. We did not give birth to a daughter. I'm their only daughter. Their only daughter cannot suffer. No. And from then on, they tried to bring solution. They tried to have a conversation with my ex. A 2-hour conversation that my parents had with him, they found out what I had been dealing with in 2 years. To the point that my dad had to say, is this what Glory has been tolerating? My dad asked him, so do you mean to tell me that this is what Glory has been tolerating with you? In 2 hours, this guy argued with my parents for 2 hours. Showed them pepe. Disrespected them. In 2 hours. That was the beginning of the end of it. Because if you cannot even respect my parents, oh boy. I think for me, that was the deciding moment. Remember, if you go through my previous videos, I will tell you that I tried to work on it. I tried to make it work. But when my parents tried to talk to him and he disrespected them, that sent a signal in my brain that if he cannot respect your parents, where do you think the respect for you is ever going to come from? Your emotions, your pain, your hurt. Where do you think that is ever going to come from? That was something went off in my brain that day, and it was the beginning of the end for me. As a matter of fact, I remember telling him that day, I said, you're not a child of God. I told him, I said, are you even a Christian? Because even unbelievers know that you respect elders, but you are so bold enough, so prideful that you can disrespect my parents. And I've never disrespected your parents. There was no coming back from that. There was no coming back from that. I say this to say, open up. Don't hide issues in your relationships. Do not hide them. You're only deceiving yourself. You're not deceiving anybody else. Okay, you don't want to open up to your parents. Go to your married friends. Go to your pastors. Go to people that you know love you enough to tell you the truth. Let them. Listen to them. Let me tell you something. There are some times we fight unnecessary fights with people that love us, who see the end from the beginning. I am begging you, open up before it's too late. If I had opened up on time, I wouldn't have gone as far as I went with him. I wouldn't have. I would have saved time. I would have saved money. I would have saved effort. I would have saved myself from trauma. I would have saved myself from just a lot if I had opened up early enough. Please, open up. Talk to somebody. It could be a saving grace for you.